plenty of life to give, rather than that she drives like a top. Fuck's sake! There she goes. Hello there, people of the internet. My name's Owen. Welcome to another video. And as you guys can see, once again, I am not with Fumin. Now, we got Fumin back home, as you guys already know from my last video. And as you've seen in that clip at the beginning of the video, Fumin was on the side of the road next to a police car. I could have crashed big time. I could have gone onto the side of a wagon. Fumin's wheel bearing collapsed and the wheel fell off the car whilst I was doing 50 miles an hour on the A483. Now, some of you are going to say I'm daft for driving the car, considering it failed its MOT on 2 wheel bearings. Well, yes, it failed on 2 wheel bearings, but it passed afterwards because apparently all they needed was tightening. And I changed 1 wheel bearing, but I never changed the other. And from examining the bearings, everything was put back together, tightened. To my own ignorance, I noticed a squeak, which might have been the brakes, or it could be, well, I found out today, the wheel bearing completely shot itself to bits. The wheel had gone missing. The hub came off with the wheel. In fact, the hub was still attached to the wheel. The wheel was recovered, and the car was recovered. Now, here comes the damage. I've got to pick the car up tomorrow from this depot place that they took it to, because I had no breakdown cover. Oh dear. As soon as I get the car back, it's having breakdown cover on it. I'm not dealing with that again. So, yeah, I've got to pay £300 for recovery and £20 a day storage at the depot. Not only that, I've got to somehow find out a way of getting Fumin back to Wrexham, because currently she's in Chester. So it's going to cost me 60 quid for a guy to take it from Chester to Tires to get it done. Parts and labour are going to be for free, I think. Well, at least in the message it said the parts are going to be, the labour is going to be for free. Although, just such a nightmare. On my way to work, doing 70 on the bypass, the car starts fishtailing. I slowed down to 50. This is whilst I was overtaking a lorry. Put my hazards on and then bang. The car skidded along the road and I had no brakes either. Well, I did, but nothing there. And when I got out of the car, the wheel was gone. We have definitely lost the side trim for that arch. It's gone. Don't know where it's gone. So we've definitely lost that. But the good news is we found the wheel. But now half the battle is trying to get it back to Wrexham to repair it. Repairing it isn't a problem. It's just getting it back from Chester to Wrexham. That's the problem. So yeah, anyways guys, well, I will catch up with you guys tomorrow on what's happening with Fumin. The plan is I'm going to go and get the car for about I'm going to get there for 10:30 to pay it off, get the car on the lorry back to Wrexham, and see what happens from there. Basically, let's hope it all goes well. I'm just waiting for a phone call now, and hopefully we'll get that fucking thing home. Okay, next day. I've just finished work. We're just about to go and retrieve our dear friend Fumin from this depot. It's been a nightmare, this. Right, let's go get her back. No!
I'll put the lamps in.
Oh mate, you can't get a strap on this back wheel.
It'll be alright. I'll put it for you out.
In the darkest night, I saw your eyes. A sense of threat that I can't forget. I wanna know who you are. This is what I need to know. So take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle, where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the, take me to the, take me to your jungle, where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the jungle, jungle. No words describe your savage life. Ooh, let's give it a go like our purpose shows. I wanna know who you are. This is what I need to know. So take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle, where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the, take me to the, take me to your jungle, where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the jungle, jungle.
Okay, so we've managed to pick up Fumin. It is now 5:25. It's getting dark. Fumin's just sat in the cold there at the moment. Well, it looks like we're going to have to drag her to the unit, which is further on over there. There she is over there. I don't know if you can see her right there. So she's got to be dragged over there, and it looks like there might be some more work than what we initially thought, but that's yet to be confirmed yet. I've got everything out of Fumin's boot. I've got Fumin's dash cam to show you the footage, which you might have already seen. What a disaster, eh? So all in all, it's cost me 320 quid for the recovery. This cost me an extra 60 quid to get Fumin put to where she is here now. I'm devastated, guys. I am. And hopefully we'll get this sorted. The parts are not the problem, but seeing Fumin in her state, that is the problem. I'm so glad that I've got the Astra to cover me on this, because if you remember when I had my Vectra problems, when I told you my Vectra's gearbox blew up, I was without a car for a while, and if that was my only sole car, as I was planning to do when I think I'd getting rid of this Astra, that would have been a complete disaster. But luckily that hasn't happened. Now it's given me time to reflect really that I should really keep this Astra. It's given me no problem at all throughout its MOT, servicing, anything. Looks like I might need another wheel, well, 2 wheel bearings on the rear now, even though they were replaced, so that's another thing that's got to be done. The brakes, so they're pissing out brake fluid, which ain't good. So, but anyways, guys, that's going to conclude this video, I reckon. What a nightmare. I've had to jump back into from work to get this sorted. I'm absolutely physically knackered. You know, jumping back into from work is no easy feat. You know, but hey ho, it's done now. Fumin is where she needs to be. It's half the battle done. Now it's fixing her, which may take a couple of weeks. Yeah. On the upside though, I've got some thinking to do. Do I keep Fumin? Or do I save her? I think that solely depends on what's going to happen now. Spent a lot of money on that car, but I'll keep you guys updated anyways if anything changes. I want to thank you guys for your support. I know there's probably going to be a few negative comments on this video in regards to how the MOT said that the bearings needed changing, and they were checked, greased up and everything, checked, and passed its MOT, and now this happens. It is what it is. I'm so glad I never caused an accident. I'm so glad I didn't crash Fumin. This could have been worse. But anyways, guys, like I say, I want to thank you for your support with this matter, and hopefully we'll get Fumin back soon. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.